TP in the place to be. Man, y'all make sure and like this video. And y'all subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And turn that notification bell on. Like, for real, turn that notification bell on. Because whenever I drop something, you need to be the first, you know, either the first or the, second. You need to watch it. Make sure and watch it. Tap in. But for this one, we're going to go in and talk about some stuff. We're going to talk about, Kevin Samuels, some of his content, things like that. My opinion on some of the stuff that he talks about, and is it good for our community, those types of things. So check it out. I've been watching Kevin Samuels content for about a month or so, month and a half. But I got time to be able to watch it and watch decent amount of videos whenever I do watch it. So whenever I'm watching it, I'm able to take the opinions and all the stuff that I'm seeing, and I'm able to see what's going on in the world, because it's just showing you, based on the questions that he asked for this situation, he's going to show you one possibility of what goes on in the world. So, he definitely does talk about that type of stuff. He delves into deep topics about things going on right now. He talks about, different reasons why our races are having certain issues when it comes to dating, things like that. He does talk about things like that, and he does do his due diligence whenever he asks his questions to be very frank with the person he's talking to. It's not good to just pander to somebody's beliefs and wants and everything like that whenever you're not being honest about the reality of the situation. So then also you have to realize, whenever you take somebody's job profession, him being an image consultant, into consideration, you have to understand that does give him some of the ability to talk about the things that he does talk about. People go on his show, he asks some questions. If the questions don't align with the future that they want, he's going to ask them questions about their life that are going to make them self-reflect and reflect on the things that they've been doing. I feel like that's a very, very good thing to show other people what's going on. So, for instance, the bitter old women who never want to get a man, he's showing some of y'all how they got to where they are, and he's showing some of y'all, basically, if you keep going down that certain road, not being as agreeable or understanding, not being as nurturing to a man, then you might have these same outcomes, and that's just the likelihood of what's going on. You gotta realize, in basic biology, there's more women than men. So if every woman was to find a man and marry them, it'd be a very big still excess of women, single and dialogue. So when you take that into consideration, women do need to be agreeable with what a man wants and what a man likes, especially when they have certain standards that they want the man to have, but they don't expect the man to have the certain standards. Either those same standards or have any standards when it comes to the situation. Because women who bring children to the table are bringing a job and a liability into the household of a man who, is single. He has to be accustomed to the new lifestyle, adjusting to having a child in there, adjusting to the child having a father that they consult with for different things. This is a risk that men take. So whenever you realize that, then you should realize that you shouldn't have a baby with somebody unless you're married to them or in the process of being married, engaged, and things like that, or taking these steps. Because if you don't, then you're not ensuring that your children is going to grow up in a two-parent household. It seems like with a lot of stuff going on nowadays, it's not just dads not wanting to be dads. Sometimes it's bitter women not wanting to let the dad be a dad. we can see it. When you watch a Kevin Samuels show, watch the show. Don't make any excuses for your life. Just watch the show. Don't make any excuses for them. Don't sit around trying to, well, what they had to do. No. There's too many excuses. Excuses are everywhere. We can all come up with some. And women, whenever accountability is on the table, y'all use an excuse to try to, to try to pretty much trick us into understanding that you're not taking accountability. Excuses are not going to work. They don't work like that. Excuses have to justify the behavior. If they don't, then the behavior needs to change. Now, the excuse doesn't need to change. You can't just change the excuse and use a different excuse this time. Using a different excuse this time, you use a different excuse this time. No, you need to change the behavior. So, when Kevin Samuels talks about that type of stuff, I definitely say if you have, a girlfriend or you're engaged, a fiance, something like that, you're a man, you're engaged to a woman, make sure, possibly watch some of that content with her. See some of the stuff going on. See if she agrees with a lot of the women on there. She agrees with some of the stuff Kevin's saying. Not like if she's trying to be a man, but if she understands what Kevin is trying to explain to the masses. Because if you do, getting that conversation started will leave your relationship more well equipped to be understood, for you to talk about the future, things that you want, and be able to be honest and be able to have those conversations. So, I said watch some of his content. Y'all make sure, if y'all are watching his content, y'all watch it for the right reason. Don't just be watching it just to try to find something to talk down to him about. That's not what it's for. But yeah, man. Y'all like this video? Y'all make sure and like the video. Comment in the comment box how y'all feel. Y'all comment y'all's favorite Kevin Samuels video. Y'all's favorite Kevin Samuels topic. Even y'all want to comment a link to a Kevin Samuels video. Y'all can do that too. And if somebody's talking about something that Kevin Samuels is talking about, be willing to listen to their opinion and understand it. As long as it's logical. We can't all appeal to emotions all the time, to everybody's emotions. There's too many people. So yeah, make sure and comment something, whatever y'all feel about these videos. Y'all make sure and like this video, man. Subscribe to my channel, man. We're gonna be here making more content. We always got some stuff on the way. Y'all make sure and subscribe. Y'all take care.